and I am in charge of your course. I am going to be your web teacher, your conversation teacher, and I have also to send you all the materials every week so that you can have the sequence of your course. All right, so I would like to introduce myself. As I told you before, my name is Margarita Argot. I am a teacher. I work in some schools. I work for ILSE also. So welcome to your course. So who's next? Who wants to introduce yourself now?
Okay, hello. Good afternoon. I am Wendy. I am working in Colegio de Bachilleres Plantel 16, Tláhuac. I don't know that I want to say it now, but I was working to the Colegio de Bachilleres for 16 years. And I like to give class, the English class. So I recognize, I suppose that I have this level for I need to practice my English language.
All right. Well, excellent. Thank you very much. Now tell me, who's next?
Edith,
What?
go ahead.
Gloria, all right.
No, I'm Edith.
Okay, Edith.
Okay, so I'll introduce myself. I work for Colegio de Bachilleres, number 2. I have been working there for 23 years. And, well, this is the first time that I'm going to take this kind of courses. And let me tell you that I was kind of surprised because I don't know what I was placed in this level. So I don't mind. I don't mind. So I'll do whatever I can so that I can practice. And I'm really happy to be doing this because this is brand new for me, and also to be in touch with other people. And I hope we can pass that. I don't know what it is necessary to do to pass that exam successfully. And it is very nice to be in touch with you and meet you.
All right, thank you very much. You know what? I guess that this course is going to be so successful. All right, so Edith, tell me, who's next?
Annabelle, I guess.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Anabel Acosta, and I work in Colegio de Bachilleres number 4 and 6. In 4 in the morning and in 6 after. I glad to be here with you. I want to continue improving my English, of course, my speaking, and I also want to get another certification in English, right? And I think this course is going to be very helpful. So it's going to be great to be here with you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. You know what? I'm pretty sure that we are going to learn, we all together are going to learn a lot. Okay, so Annabelle, tell me, who's next?
I don't know, Gloria. Well, Gloria, I can see Gloria, but only in the chat.
Okay, well, I see
me
Gloria's microphone. I don't know if she can speak.
I don't know, but they are Gloria and Miguel Angel. They both are writing. Well, they are in the room. So
Okay, so
they are
Okay,
introduced.
I'm going to introduce myself.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
My name is Miguel Caballero. I also work for Colegio Bachilleres, and I'm glad to be here practicing with you. You are excellent teachers. In fact, this is the second time I'm in this. This is the second session because I'm not in the use of taking these sort of courses. Online, and well, sometimes I have some problems. I'm not so familiar with this platform. So I have many things to learn, to connect, and to be working with.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much, Miguel. You
Is
know
there,
what?
yeah,
Yes.
is there any problem to be twice?
Well, not you know something. You are not going to be alone in this course. I am going to be helping you. I am the support part for you. So I will be aware to help you in everything you may need. And in this case, for example, you know what? I consider that this is a double course because you are going to learn not only about English, but also about technology use,
All right,
Oh, definitely.
technology. So
that's
it's
very
gonna,
good.
yeah, it's gonna be double. You know what? I have really learned a lot, and I am applying everything that I am learning in here with my students. I work also for preparatory schools, but I'm working for EPOEM. So it is so useful for me to be learning many things. So I guess that it will be so useful for you too. All right. So Miguel, who's next?
Okay, okay, I think Jose Luis is online.
All right. Thank you. Well, you know what? Gloria said that she can't use her microphone. And she says that she has worked at Branch 11 for 7 years and that she's very glad to be here too. All right, it's okay, Gloria. Welcome. And Jose Luis says that he's online also. And I don't know, Jose Luis, can you use your microphone? You know what? Sometimes we think that we can't be listened, that nobody listens to us, but try to speak. Maybe that's what you think, but sometimes we can listen to that you are typing, so it means that we can listen to you. All right. Well, who's next? Who's missing? Well, we have already introduced ourselves. Well, please let me introduce you to the course. So here we have welcome to Sepa Inglés. This is your course. This is INSE, Instituto Latinoamericano de la Comunicación Educativa. And let's start. Welcome. The components for the course are number one, the focus material. The focus material is a presentation that I am going to be sending to you all every week. I am going to send you an email with the focus material, the sequence of the course, your password, your user, the unit you have to be working with, the scores for all of the units that you have already worked with. I will be sending you also a reminder about the exams and the activities that you have to do. It will contain also the platform you are working with so that you can be aware of all of the data that you may need. That's the focus material. I will be sending you also a video link for YouTube. It is the web class. The web class is a video that we are going to use whenever we want more explanation about grammar points or vocabulary points. As this is a video, of course, you are not going to be able to ask questions or to be answered or to participate because it is not a class, it's just a video. Just in case that you have doubts about how to use any, I don't know, any grammar point, or the usage of any word, you can contact me by email. I am teacher2 at ingles.ilse.edu.mx. That's me. I am Maggie Ergot. So I am your facilitator and I can be helping you in anything that you may need. There is also Yol Figueroa. Yol Figueroa is your monitor. She is in charge of helping you to solve any doubt or to receive your reports. Let's suppose that you have any complaint about my work or about the platform or about anything. So all the reports are going to be received by Yol Figueroa. She is in the WhatsApp group so that you can contact her. All right. Now let's go to the conversation class. We are going to have 1 hour conversation class per week. It is not mandatory for you to attend to the class. If it is not possible for you to be there, don't worry. It is not part of your evaluation, but it will help you very much to practice. And even this is the human part of your course. It is also an opportunity for you and me to talk together, to be in contact, to know how you are, how you feel, what you need. All right? Okay, so there are different schedules. There's a timetable for your courses. Monday, we are going to have Inicial A1 and A2. Tuesday, we are going to have A2 and B1. And Wednesday, we are going to be working with B2 and C1. All right. Tell me, please, Annabelle, what's your level?
Well, we were talking about that we don't really know what our level is. So I remember I received an email, but I think it. Well, I remember that it says B2, B2. Yes.
All right, excellent. So don't worry about it. You know what? In the next email I sent you, that it's gonna be today, I am going to send you what's your level and what's the platform you may be using. I am going to send you also your user and your password. But I need you to send a message to technical support for activating that access code, that license. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so Jose Luis, what's your level?
I don't know what's my level now because I not speak a lot English in my classes because my students are basics, so I using just basic English. I remember that 2 years ago I applied for the Trinity College and I got the B2 level in speaking and I don't remember that it was B2.1 in writing, but now I think is a lower level because I not practice my English.
All right, don't worry. Well, as I told you before also, I will send you the level you are assigned to. All right, so don't worry, I am going to tell it to you. Well, you know what? I was asking about the levels because I wanted to know if it is necessary to introduce both platforms or not. But yes, I think that it is necessary to talk about both of the platforms. So I am going to let myself to introduce the platforms because either way we have to, well, I am sure that we have students in this welcome session for both levels. All right, look at this. Let's talk about the platform, My English Lab. Person intl.com. All right. Let me open the platform, and let me also use this tool. Please just give me a moment. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, here we go. We are going to enter to my English lab. This platform is going to be used by E2 students and C1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's enter to my English lab. My user is ilse.admin01. I'm going to type also my password. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's enter. Oh my. Okay. I don't know what happened. You know what? I guess my computer doesn't respect me. All right. Okay, here we go. Give me just a little moment so that we can start watching how to work with this platform. You know what? This is so friendly user, but there are some little points that sometimes it is worthwhile to talk about. Okay, here we go. We have three sections that are very important for us. First of all, here we have the session assignments. All right, here we are, assignments. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes.
We're going to have the to-do list. Here the to-do list is the list of all the activities that we have to do. In this case, for example, here you are. This is Unit 6, Animals, Lesson 3, Activity 6, Speaking, Unit 6, Animals, etc., etc. All right? We are going to have also another section, course. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, let's click on it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Here we go. You know what? Every single unit has kind of like 40 exercises that you have to complete. So in total, you are supposed to be working with 400 exercises. I know that it is too much. That's a lot. And we are so busy people. So what I do
Absolutely.
is just to assign some of them. In this case, for example, let's go to lesson 1. Yes. Can you see that some of the activities have an opened eye and it says visible for students?
Yep.
Here we have a crossed eye hidden for students. If you have a hidden for students activity, it means that I consider that you are very busy and that it is not possible to do everything. So what I do is not to assign most of the activities, all right? So as far as we can see in here, we have many activities that I didn't assign. For example, these ones, activity 4 grammar is hidden for students. Activity 5 reading is also hidden. And the active ones are activity 3, activity 9, speaking, lesson 4, all right? But those activities must be done also. They are part of your evaluation. So I think that it would be good to tell you that the whole evaluation of the course is on the platform. So the conversation class is good for you for practicing, but you are not going to receive any score for being in the conversation class, just the platform. If you don't have all of your activities finished, then your scores are going to be so low. So it is so necessary that you work with assignments in the to-do list, course, in all of the activities that you are supposed to be doing, one by one. And where are you going to be aware of your advanced? Okay, here is the to-do list and all the activities. And in the grade book, you are going to be aware of your level, what you are doing, your grades. Okay, so here we go. Okay. The grade book has two parts. In this case, we can see the practice activities. For example, Cocompo Hugo, he only completed 4 activities of 400. They are not 400, they are 40. But he only did 4, so his scores were really low. This is about practice. I want to know anything about assignment and test. Okay, so I select that part, and here we are, assignments and tests. Hugo also had just 9 activities of 40, so his score was really low. He only did 1 exam of 12 he was supposed to do. So here you are the results. Okay, let's go with another student. Let's go with Ponce. Okay, we can have the opportunity. This is my personal page, but we can have the opportunity of having unit by unit everything you have already done. Okay? These are the assignments and tests for this student. His name is Ponce Alvarez. Okay, here you are practicing. The scores are going to be used by 3 scores: practice, assignments, and tests. Here you are the score for practice. Here we can see that she didn't work with unit 8. That's why she has no points. She has 0%, 0 activities. You can export this gradebook in Excel, for example. Okay? So I don't know if you have any question about this platform.
No, teacher.
No? I guess.
No, at the moment I don't have any question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Now we don't have any question, but later on, whenever we are working, we are going to some
We're
explanation.
gonna have those questions.
Excuse me,
Yes.
I'm Maria del Refugio. Well, for me, I think it's difficult. Well, actually, I entered to the platform a little bit late, so I think it's, well, I'm not used to manage this kind of thing, so I think it's kind of difficult. Do you have, by any chance, I don't know, another tutorial or something like that?
Oh, yes, don't worry. You know what? Something that we were talking about also, Marie, is
Yes.
that you are not going to be alone. We are going to be helping you in anything you may need. You have the help of, number one, your web teacher. I am your web teacher. And
Yes.
we can be in contact by email. I am teacher too.
Oh, okay.
I have been sending you all of the information.
Okay.
Have also
Okay.
the support of Yol Figueroa. She's your monitor,
Yes.
and she's in WhatsApp.
Yeah, she actually was the one who was helping me right now because it was very difficult for me to enter to this thing.
Yeah, don't worry. She's going to be helping you in anything you may need. I will do too. So I I am going to send you by email also my telephone number, my WhatsApp number, so that we can be in contact. All right?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks to you. Okay, so as I told you before, you all, this is going to be a course based on TICS. This is the famous TICS technologies for education. So we are going to be aware of how it works, what is it, and we are going to apply it also with our students. Okay, let's go to the other platform. This is for B2 and C1.
Teacher,
Yes,
I have a question.
tell me.
What is the user and the password that we are going to use there?
I am going to send it to you by email, and you need to activate the user and password, but the person who has to activate it is technical support. So I need you to ask for some, I need you to send an email to technical support asking for the activation of your license. Okay, I'm going to send you an email in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I am explaining you everything you need to do. I received an email where I was said, teacher, I can't enter to my platform, so I don't know what's happening. Well, what's happening is that they are not active. So don't worry, it is not that it has an error or something like that. It is because it is not active, all right? So I am going to tell you how to activate it.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to the other platform. This is for Inicial, A1, A2, and B1. I am going to open my page. Okay, so give me a minute. Let's type the password. Okay, here we go. All right. So, oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. Give me a moment.
You okay?
It doesn't recognize me. Hey, it's me, Maggie. Come on. We are close friends. Don't do this to me. You know what? This is something like whenever you are going to receive some guests to your house and you prepare everything so that it shines, and suddenly you say your kids, hey, please behave well, don't break anything, don't say bad words, don't spit on the table, so be good boys. And suddenly the guests come to your house and
That's the first thing that they do.
yeah, and you are like, oh gosh, please, no. Now is what my computer is doing to me.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we are. Oh my goodness. No, it is not the computer, it's me. Maybe I am very nervous because you are so impressive to me. Okay, so give me a moment.
Yeah, take your time, no problem.
Hey, yeah. All right. I have already opened this platform thousands of times since the last year. Okay, here we are. Thank you very much. Thanks, God. All right. So we are going to click on this part that says Mi Aula. Okay. Why don't we work with Nivel Básico? All right. Let me show you how it works. Okay, here we have the Libro Digital Nivel Básico. In all of the levels, you are going to find the digital book. So we click on this link and it appears dialog square. Okay. Where we are going to download the digital book. It is not so mandatory. You are not going to work with this book. It's just a reference. If you need some material for working, this is the grammar reference, the vocabulary reference. Here they say, oh, this file is too big for having a preview. Then you are going to say, okay, download it. And it is going to be cargas in your PC, okay? But as I told you before, it is not mandatory. It is just additional material. Okay, so here we go. We have Unit 16, and we have an introductory video. All right. Well,
grandmother's birthday, dinner with my friends next week.
okay, so in these videos, we have more information about our class. They are going to be so nice, so useful, and okay, we can go to Unit 16. Here, we are going to have, okay, the exercises. We can have also an introductory video. Okay, this is another video. No, I lied to you. That's the same video. Right. Anyway, have another video. Ah, this is the nice one. All right, these videos are going to be available for you in the platform. And here you have the exercises. Let's do the first. Okay, so let's start now. All right, look at this. We have to drag the letters to the activities. In this case, what do you think they are doing? Number one is, I don't know, playing basketball?
No.
No.
What's the answer?
Go for a walk.
Excellent. All right, so let's drag it. Let's go for a walk. What about number two?
Go sailing.
All right, let's go to go sailing. All right, what about number three?
Go to the cinema, I think. Yeah.
All right. What about number four?
Watch television.
Okay. And what about number five?
Play basketball.
Good. Number six?
Wait.
I like it. Good. All right. So number seven?
Go to an exercise class.
Great. And number eight?
Go to a restaurant.
Excellent. All right, let's check. Here we have the
16.
Is it really necessary to point out to the flags in the left side?
I'm sorry, I didn't listen to you.
I was asking you if it is really necessary to point out to color the flags that are in the left side.
Here we are going to, señalar con la bandera, that's what you asked. No, you are going to point out whenever you have a problem with the exercise. Let's suppose that you said, oh my goodness, it was really difficult. So you point it out so that you can remember that you have something to ask to me.
Oh, yeah, because I was pointing all of them.
Yeah, no, whenever you say, you point out this, you
just to remember that you have a doubt in that part.
Yeah, that's it. And then you are going to say, Maggie, I have a problem with question 1, 16, and do something, all right?
But that is for you, that is personal.
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay.
That's for you to remember and to ask me, hey, you know what? I had a doubt.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my goodness. So as far as we can see, we have a track where we are going to check the results.
Dani, ¿está cerrada la ventana, hija?
All right, so that way we are going to be sure of what we are doing. And so we click on Siguiente. If we are not sure, we can go back. Or if we are sure that everything is okay, we say everything and finish. And they say, well, they are asking for a confirmation. Once that you have sent the exam, you can't change the answers for this try. So you send everything and finish. Okay, here we have our score. 1 point of a total of 1 point, 100%. Hey, we are very good. All right, so can you see how to manage it?
Yeah, sorry. So that's all what you have to do. You don't have to record anything for you. With that is enough. You have, you have the record for us.
Well, no, you don't worry. You know what? The way I am going to know what you are doing is this. As I am a teacher, I need to look for, hey, where is it? I am in the units. You know what? What I am going to do for knowing what happens with your course is to go to this part. And here I have calificaciones. I am going to ask for the report of all the group. So there I am going to have an Excel file that I am going to get out to know what happens with that group.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, but yes, that's something that I have to do. So don't worry about it. Do you have any question, any other question about this this page?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Well,
That's it.
Not in my case, too.
All right.
Okay, let me see if I got that right, please.
Yeah, don't worry. All of the doubts are going to be whenever we are working. Whenever we are in the page, then we are going to say, oh my, what was next? All right.
Teacher, sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
But this is about the schedule. At the beginning, when you start, when you enter for the first time to this platform, they ask you what is going to be your schedule, or at what time are you going to enter, or at what time are you going to work on it. For me, it's not really well. I don't have like a schedule as it should be. I mean, maybe I can work on, I don't know, on Monday the whole afternoon, and I cannot do it anymore. I mean, just one day at week, but I can finish the unit or something like that. So is that a problem with that, or I have to keep on doing every day one thing?
No, no, don't worry. You know what? It is just for statistics, for knowing
Okay.
what's the time when the platform can be overcharged.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but don't worry. If you say that you are going to work by mornings and you do it by the afternoon, it doesn't happen anything. So,
Okay. Thank you.
okay. All right. Any other questions?
Yes. I was going to ask you. Well, so you are going to send us our ID number?
Yes, yes, I will do it in a couple of minutes.
Isn't it the one that we have now?
Yeah, the same password, the same user, but it's just a reminder. I am going to
Okay.
remind you also that we need to send a message to technical support for activating your license. You know why they are doing this? Because every single course we have activated licenses, and there are many people who don't enter to the platform, so they are wasted material. So in this case, they want to be sure that the people who is going to use it is really in it, in the course. That's why they say, okay, say present, here I am, and they activate the license.
So it's like when you buy a new book and they have this code to start working with the platform, right?
Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, I would like to tell you that if you want to have what you have never had, you have to do what you have never done. I didn't say that. It was Benjamin Franklin. And I guess that he's all right. I know that we teachers are really busy people, but I am sure also that we feel passion for education, that we really love our students, and that is something that pushes us to be working all of the time, to be doing everything we can for being better teachers, for being better people, and for doing everything we do the best way we can. And so, you know what? I really admire you, because teachers are guides for all the world. If we didn't have teachers, Jesus, who will teach anybody to do anything? So I guess that it could work, but we teachers have the right form of making people learn and making people love learning. That is something characteristic in teachers. And so, well, I want to welcome you again and to tell you that I will be with you in everything. So whenever you may need, please send me a message or send me a WhatsApp and I'll be there. And so, well, thank you very much for your attendance. Welcome again. I'm really honored to be working with you. This is the second time I work for Bachilleres, and the first time was wonderful. And I am so sure, I'm pretty sure that this time is going to be also a wonderful adventure, a wonderful experience. So welcome everyone.
Sorry, teacher, I have a last question.
Yes.
For the written part, I don't have any problem, but my problem is right now. I mean, are you going to tell us when are we going to open the platform and do the speaking part, or this is the only one, or just the exercises that you told us?
No, no, you can manage the platform. You can be working with it whenever you have time.
Okay.
So the only one part that has a schedule is the conversation class. But as I told you before, it is not mandatory to be in the class. It is a great help. But if you can't do it, don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. Anybody else?
Oh, yeah. Well, last question, please. When are we starting?
We are going to start next week. This was the kickoff week.
Yeah, for Monday?
Yeah, so I am going to assign all of the activities next Sunday. And so the platform license is going to be active on, I guess, on Tuesday. Because I suggest on Monday, you should send your message to technical support so that your license are active. And yes, I think that next Tuesday you are going to be able to be working with the platform.
Okay, so are you gonna tell us the email address to write this email?
Oh yes, I'm going to send all the data to you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
All right. Thanks to you. Well, have a very good night. Have a wonderful weekend. And let's meet together in the conversation class.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right, good night.
Nice to meet you, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you all too.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.